Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and this video is a Q&A. I feel like this video is going to be very long, so I'm just going to get into it. Before I do, please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure that you're also subscribed and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified every single time that I publish a new video. So I have my laptop here and I'm going to be reading the questions from my laptop. Where to even start from? Let's even start from with this. So in case you don't know, I currently live in America. I'm getting my master's degree in technical communication. I came here like last month and I was still trying to settle down, but I asked you guys for questions and you guys sent them, so I'm just going to answer them. The first question says, what is your biggest motivation? My biggest motivation is to have money and be happy. Okay, that is it. It doesn't get I don't think I can even explain it beyond that. That's just like a summary, I guess. But yeah, get money, be happy. I would say I like working. Like, I enjoy the mental activity that comes with keeping yourself busy, especially if you like what you're doing. But that is also largely motivated by or fueled by, let's say, my passion, but money as well, because I want to be happy. So the next question says, hey, trust you're settling well. Were there reasons for choosing the US over Canada and UK? Many people have asked me this question. I chose the US because Canada was not working out for me and I wasn't too sure of the UK. I felt like I would have a better chance in America. The UK was giving me a program or a course that was very generic and I wanted to do something extra, something that is in line with what I'm already doing in my career, which is UX writing. So America offered me, or rather I went for technical communication because many UK schools, or most of the ones I found, did not have that one. So I just went for this one. And to be very honest, America was the one that worked out very fine. I applied to 5 schools in Canada and I did not get admission. What's that? Am I going to sleep on my laptop because of Canadian applications? Mba. so that's why I chose America. And also I'm quite familiar with America. Like, it's not my first time here. I have family here, my parents come here often, and I also have friends, so it was just what was working out for me and I happen to like it, so that's why I chose America. Next question says, how do you handle or get away with overprotective parents? To any advice on how to deal with imposter syndrome? How do you handle or get away with overprotective parents? I have talked about this in another video. I'm going to link it here. I feel like the first step to breaking away from overprotective parents is having your own money. Once you can show them that you have agency and you're independent, you make your own money, you're good, that sets the tone. I'm not saying that that's the only thing, but that sets the tone or sets the pace for a lot of other things. My parents are very overprotective, you get, especially my dad. And my dad is very protective because most of us are girls, or like 5 girls and 1 boy, so he's extremely guarded. But I had to show him, my sisters were not really showing him shaggy like that, but I had to show him that, hey, come, I'm not a baby, like, we fell out a couple of times, but it's normal and they'll be fine. This is not me advising you to be disrespectful to your parents or anything, but sometimes, how parents can be, they can be very extra, and sometimes you just need to show them or put them in their place and say, hey, you're doing too much. But the first thing I would say is to have your own money. I have a lot of questions to answer, so I'm just going to link that video here for you to watch it. And then I think I made a tweet one time about this thing, so I'll leave that tweet on the screen as well so that you can see it, and I hope you get pointers from there. Second one, how do you deal with imposter syndrome? I feel like imposter syndrome is not being talked about enough. I deal with imposter syndrome like every single time. You have no idea. In fact, the anxiety I feel before uploading each video, sometimes I just have to just mask it because you have to put yourself out there. If you don't promote yourself, trust me, nobody's gonna do it for you. Before, when I started YouTube, I used to be very shy to put out my videos and all that. I'm still shy to some extent. Don't even get it twisted, but I just do it regardless, because I'm like, if you don't do it, you're going to remain where you are. It's better for people to see you and cringe at 1 or 2 things, and in the next few years you're getting better, you're doing better, you've improved. It's better for that to happen than for you to just sit back and not do anything. Do you get? I think this creator on Instagram, his name is Salem, he has a video about imposter syndrome. I don't know if he makes lots of videos, so before I find that video, to actually take a while. So I'll try and find it and I'll link it in the description box. But if I don't, you can check out his Instagram. I'll leave the picture on the screen as well. And this is not even just for making videos. Like, sometimes in your life, sometimes in my own life, I feel like, oh my god, what have I actually done to warrant these good things that are coming? But I have to remind myself that I deserve good things. I do. So yeah, I hope that helps. Next question says, how is it like being away from home for a long period of time? Honestly, it hasn't been too long. Like, it hasn't been up to a month yet. But okay, maybe when I'm uploading this video, it would be up to a month. For now, it's like maybe 3 weeks or so. I miss home. I will not lie. I miss Nigeria because of my friends back home. They used to stress me out though. They used to stress me out in that house. So on a low, I feel, I'm not even going to lie to you, I feel very relieved. But at the same time, I just miss the in a way, I miss the chaos just a little, maybe like 0.1%. I like the fact that I have agency over my life now. I like the fact that I largely control a lot of what I'm supposed to do, and my life is not dependent on coming back home to cook for people and all those things. So I to a very large extent I like it. And on the other hand, I miss my friends back home. I miss them so much. You're very beautiful and smart and also look responsible. Yeah, I think I do look responsible. I think I do look responsible. Yeah. Will you marry me? Just going to pretend like I don't see that. So the next question says, what do you miss the most about Nigeria? Being able to see people. I miss being able to see my friends. I miss my friends a lot. I love my friends so dearly. I don't play with them. I don't joke with them. I miss them so much. I think that's what I miss the most. You know what? I miss being able to look outside my window. Well, I mean, yeah, I miss being able to look outside my window and see Nigerians, or just hear somebody speaking Igbo or speaking Yoruba somewhere. Like, because I grew up in Lagos, so I'm used to hearing Yoruba a lot. I miss hearing that. I just miss that sense of community and familiarity, I guess. But by and large, I like the quietness because me, I'm a homebody. I like to be indoors, so I guess that's what I miss most about Nigeria. Well, this next question says, please, can you do a video on the process of application for masters abroad? Okay, I'm guessing you mean for America. Yeah, I will. Okay, well, I thought about doing that, but I didn't want to start like making my channel about a whole travel thing. But I think I will do that because many people don't find agents to process their masters whatever for America. So I did everything by myself. I didn't get help from any agents. I didn't pay anybody to do anything. I did everything by myself. So I will probably make that into a video, maybe further down the line, because I really have to think about all the steps. I'll do the video and then I will link it somewhere. It's not a question, but I hope you continue vlogging. I really enjoy watching them. Keep it up. Thank you. People say this to me a lot. I'm like, why? What do you, I mean, not why, like, I love that you guys love it. but but it's just like, what, I don't get what people see in vlogs, to be very honest. Sometimes I think it's awkward. You're sitting your camera, you're acting like you're doing something, you're acting like nobody's there, you're acting like you're not filming what you're doing. Sometimes I think it's really awkward, but people seem to like it. And I mean, I hardly watch vlogs. Like, I only watch the vlogs of my very close friends who are also YouTubers, and just maybe a few people once or twice. But I prefer sit down and talking videos. But thank you very much. I'm going to try my best. I live in a rural town, so there's not much to do here. If I eventually have things to do, yeah, I'll vlog it, but I think I'm just going to remain the same. The next question says, did you do your NYSC? Yeah, I did my NYSC like in 2021, and I documented. In fact, yeah, my channel shows my life so well. It shows the trajectory of my life from pre NYSC to post NYSC, and I talk about these things. I say it's very subtly in different videos in different ways, but I'm sure that you can tell if you've been following me from the jump. I'm sure you can tell that, yeah, my life has really progressed. I'll link the playlist for all my vlogs, and then you can see the video there. But it's really old, like 2021, and my editing style then was crazy. Okay, so the next question says, where did you do your first degree? Where did I get my first degree? I got my first degree in Nigeria, Covenant University. I studied English and literary studies. I was about to say literal studies. Yeah, so I got my first degree in Nigeria. Covenant is in Ogun State. CU for short, Covenant University CU. So that's where I got my first degree. So the next question says, how many hours in a day do you do workouts? Right now, I'm not working out as much as I used to. I only do very few minor home workouts, and that's it. But when I go to the gym, nothing less than 2 hours. In fact, I even feel like 2 hours is not enough. But 2 hours should be enough for you to lift weights, get through all your sessions. I think 2 hours is very ideal. Maybe for a start, you could do like 1 hour, but I was very hell bent on working out and doing all those things. So 2 hours. Oh, okay. Wow, this person asked me a lot of questions. Next question says, how do people generally behave in the USA? It depends on where you stay, but in the area that I am, people are very friendly here and they're nice and they look at you and they smile and all that. Sometimes they smile like maybe when they make eye contact with you and they're just trying to be polite. So they just smile. In general, I think that they have a very individualistic approach to life. Everything is like you do everything on your own, and that's their culture. It's I can't fault them for it. Back home we have a more community centered culture. So here people are just like on their own, but if you walk up to the next person to ask for help, depending on where you stay, they will help you. The next question says, what is your height in centimeters? I don't remember, but I am 5 feet. I'm 5'9". Yeah, 5'9". I will check for what it is in cm and then I'll put it on the screen, but I really don't remember. The next question, how old will you be this year? Why are people so concerned about? I mean, I know it's a harmless question, I don't have a problem with it, but it's like a lot of people ask me for my age and it's like, why does that matter? I'm a human being, okay? I'm in my 20s, if that helps. That's that. Next question says, what do you know about research assistantships for master's students in USA? What do I know about research assistantships? What do I know about that? I know one person that's the research assistant in my class, but he mentioned this to me in passing, but I never really asked him what it's about. I guess the term defines itself. You're a research assistant, so you assist people in doing research. It could be like maybe gathering data, samples, analyzing data, things like that. So that's just like off the top of my head. That's what I think. The next question says, which microphone did you get? I think I did this in an unboxing video. Maybe I'll insert that clip here. I just got one random one from Amazon. It was affordable. I saw very good reviews. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy it. But this is it. I'll put the picture on the screen. Okay, I don't want to start up from here. Put the picture on the screen. The next question says, how are you settling? I'm settling in pretty good. It was a bit rough when I first came, and it was just rough because I had a lot of things to do. I came late. I came like, let's say, the weekend before school resumed, and there were so many things to do, so many registrations, so many platforms to get familiar with. That was really difficult for me, and now I have to be using like Microsoft Outlook because that's our channel for emails. That's really hard to get used to because I'm used to using Gmail, but they use Outlook here. That's one of the things that I kind of still struggle with. The UI was very, very confusing, but that's an aside. Apart from that, I think I'm settling in really well. I don't have a problem with my classmates or education. I don't have a problem with anything right now. Okay, the only issue that I have is not being able to move around where I want to move. It's been really good so far, since I already kind of know what the system is like. It's been really good. The next person says, will getting to know you or perhaps becoming friends with you be a lot to ask for? I'm going to say something that sounds very myopic. I feel like men usually just don't want to be your friend. I'm sorry, I'm not a child. You can't sell me the idea of, oh, I just want to be your friend. I don't. Maybe that's my naivety. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's going to be a lot to ask for. I have to be really honest, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you asked, so I'm answering. The next question says, how is life in the USA? Is it overhyped? I don't know what you mean by overhyped, and I also don't know what you have been told. Depends on where you stay. If you stay in a place like, let's say, Houston, Dallas, Raleigh, these are little cities, maybe Chicago, Portland. These are cities. You probably see more activities there. There are more things to do. But if you stay in a small town like this, it's not very bubbly. It's just very quiet. It's boring. This is a place for you if you don't like leaving your house and if you are an introvert. This particular town is a place for you. So it depends on where you stay. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand how big America is. Like, America has 50 states with very huge landmass and I think about 6 different time zones. Do you know how big that is? Like, when you think about it, it's huge. It's not like other places like in Europe that are a bit smaller. So it depends on where you stay. I don't think it's overhyped anyway. The next comment says, no question, I like your YouTube videos and I like the way you think. Thank you very much. I won't say I get that a lot, but I don't want to be proud. Thank you. So this person says, "Hi, I'm Mikichku. I would love to be friends with. Can I buy you a drink sometime? And I'm going to marry you." Don't you guys think it's kind of weird to say that to people? Like, I'm going to marry you. I don't know you. Next question says, "When will you campaign for office in Nigeria?" Never. Why do people think I'm going to do that? Let me tell you something here. For people that are interested in politics, for some of us, it's kind of nicer to observe it from outside and maybe even act as a political pundit. And that's it. Campaign for office in that mad country. Stop it. I like my life and I like my peace and I like what I'm doing right now, okay? And I want that peace for my children as well. Because this is not the first time I'm getting this. I don't know why people have that idea. That's a reach, bro. That's a reach. So the next question says, for someone who has traveled to the US severally, guys, okay. I was about to just correct this grammar now, then I realized that it doesn't really matter. For someone who has traveled to the US severally, what do you like the most about the US? I like the fact that it is a big country. I like the fact that there are many places to visit, It's huge. Do you know what it means to have 50 states? I was just telling my friend over the phone yesterday night that as a country, you have no business having that many states. Stop. But it's huge. You meet a lot of people. It's like a melting pot of people from different places, and that is what is really beautiful about it. I think I just like the idea of being able to meet people from different places because it's like a melting pot of several cultures. The next question says, "Hi Chilotam, can you give an advice for anyone attending a US interview soon?" Oof. If I start giving this advice, I'll not stop. Maybe I'll send you a DM. I'll send you a DM. But by and large, I think that just answer your questions well because it's an interview. Think of it like a conversation. If you're traveling and your friends are like, "Oh, where are you going? What are you doing there? Which class are you going to?" Think of it like that kind of conversation. You get? Don't think of it like, "Oh my God, they're interviewing me. They want to know everything about me." Yeah, they're doing that, but it's not as difficult as most people think. That's one. Two, don't go there and be intimidated by their accent or anything. Speak normally. They are speaking with their regular accent to you, so you speak normally to them. I see when you go for the interview, yeah, you will see a lot of people really trying hard, and I think it's really sad. You see people really trying hard to speak in a different accent and try to be more yeah, it's good to be articulate. It's something that I preach over and over again, like even on my Twitter and on YouTube here, but you don't necessarily have to change your accent in order to appeal to other people because they're talking to you normally. I don't think people understand how crazy it looks that these people are not trying to fake an African accent talking to you. Why are you trying to fake their accent to talk to them? I'm sorry, I know I'm going off on a tangent, but I'm really passionate about this thing, and I hate when Nigerians try to change up. That thing pisses me off so much. I don't like it. Just answer your questions well. They don't have a lot of time, and there are a lot of people that are there trying to do that interview. Up to, I would say, dare I say, up to 1,000 people will come that day, and those counselors don't have time, so they're trying to get through everybody real quick. If they ask you a question, answer the question, give them enough details but nothing too long because they don't want you to stay there and waste their time. Do you understand? Think about the question that they ask you before you answer. A lot of Nigerians, I noticed, don't know how to answer questions, and don't lie because they may end up finding out that you're lying. You don't want to lie. If they ask you what school you're going to, say it's where you're going to be staying. I'm going to be staying on campus. You're not going to be staying on campus, then you have to already have your accommodation sorted out. Do you understand? But that one is kind of tricky because you don't want to pay for accommodation and you've not gotten your visa. Do you get? So you can just say that, "Oh, you're staying on campus." Most people stay on campus anyway. You can send me a DM because there's so many things that go into it that I can't really fit into this video. Maybe I will put that in another video, and this is all I can say for now. Do you prefer your man to be shorter than you, taller than you, or same height as you? I like women at all. Sorry, because I like wearing heels. I love to wear heels, and I need you to be able to tower over me while I'm wearing my heels. So the next question says, are you going to stay in the US permanently after your education? I don't know. We'll see where that goes. So I really do not know. This is the last question, and it says, I think you meant to write how does one date a girl like you? Do you consider spirituality, finance, and physical, I guess, appearance? I don't know, that's between you and the babe. I don't even know how to answer this question because it's like a two-way street. But by and large, I would say if I want to date somebody, obviously I'm going to consider your beliefs, your spiritual beliefs, if you're a Christian and if you're the right kind of Christian. Finance, of course, please. I don't let anybody deceive you. Money is important in relationships. And then physical appeal. Yes, I think I used to say this, like I'm very big on people looking good. If this is for you, then like that's up to you and whoever you're going to be with. So okay. I actually got through this video quicker than I assumed that I would. I want to thank all of you for sending in your questions. For the ones that I couldn't particularly answer, I'll send you a DM because there are some things that I don't want to say out in public, like on YouTube, you get. So that's it for this video. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps the video so much. It helps my channel so much when you do that. And turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified every single time I publish a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.